What is going on, guys? It's Bibs Gaming HD here, and I'm back with a brand new squad builder today. And today I've got something a little different. It's not going to be a team that I'm going to be playing any games with. It's just a sort of team, like basically an X team, and I'm going to tell you what it is right now. So today I've got an X Portsmouth squad builder, or Pompey as you like to call it, whatever you want to call it. The reason I'm doing this is purely because I'm a Pompey fan myself, and plus they've had some very good players in the past, and if you look at them now, they're so different. The players they've got are so different, and what really inspired me to do it really today is because I found out that the team of the week has now got a Pompey player in, so I'm pretty chuffed about that. So anyway, we're going to jump straight into the squad builder. There's going to be a few subs and stuff, and I'm going to tell you a bit about like the background of the players and stuff, so and like when they played for Portsmouth, how many appearances, how many goals, and all that sort of thing. So yeah, alright, let's jump straight in. And in goal we've got Asmir Begovic. As you can see, he currently plays for Stoke, and for a lot of his time at Portsmouth he was the second choice for David James, and I think he got wasted at Pompey, so he probably was best off moving away. And he played for Pompey between 2005 to 2010 and made only 11 appearances, like I said, because David James was the first choice. So we're going to move on to the left back position now, and we've got Armand Traore. He's a player I didn't see him play much for Portsmouth. I saw him play once, I think, and it was against Chelsea. I was actually at the game at Fratton Park, and he now plays for QPR, obviously, who did unfortunately get relegated this season, but so he made 19 appearances and scored 1 goal for Portsmouth. I think he was quite young when he played with Pompey as well. Yeah, he played for him in 2008 to 2009 season, so he couldn't have been that old. How old is he now? Well, I don't tell you, it just tells you I can't be bothered to work it out. But yeah, so at left centre back today we've got Yunus Kabul. This guy, he was beast for Portsmouth really. He played right back a lot of the time when Glenn Johnson used to push up the right midfield. I'm not going to tell you a bit too much about Glenn Johnson at the moment because he's also on the team. But yeah, we got Yunus Kabul. He played for Pompey between 2008 to 2010 seasons. Sorry, I think that's 2 seasons. Yep. He made 39 appearances and scored 4 goals, and one of his goals was memorably against AC Milan in the UEFA Cup. So I remember him for that as well. So yeah, Portsmouth managed to draw that game somehow. So yeah, I'm going to move on to the right centre back, and we've got Sylvain Distin. A lot of his time at Pompey he was partnered with Sol Campbell, who I'd love to put in this team today, but obviously he's retired now. So we've got Distin in the team. He made 77 appearances for Portsmouth and didn't score a single goal, so that's him. And he was in the team from between 2007 to 2009, and then he moved straight to his current club, Everton, as did all these players actually, I think. Apart from probably Armand Traore, I'm not sure. All these players moved straight to their club that they've got now from Portsmouth. So, right back, as I said earlier, we've got Glenn Johnson. He's probably one of the best players that have played for Pompey in this decade. So, he was so freaking good. And he managed to get into the England squad while he was at Portsmouth, which is another brilliant thing. He made 58 appearances and 4 goals. And he was playing for him between the seasons 2007 to 2009, and I was at Fratton Park, and I saw like one of the best goals I think I've ever seen. It was like one of the goals of the season at the time. It was against Hull City. He chested it down quite close to the halfway line, and he just thumped it and it went in the goal, and everyone was going crazy. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the CDM position, and there's 2 choices I could go with. I'm gonna go with Lassana Diarra, and he made 24 appearances for Portsmouth and only managed to score a goal, and then he moved straight to Real Madrid for some reason, because they obviously thought he was a good player at Portsmouth, so they bought him. I think Portsmouth signed him for Arsenal actually. Yeah, we signed him from Arsenal, and he played for us in the 2008 to 2009 season as well. So left mid we've got 2 players I could have gone with. I've got sort of a legend and someone who didn't really appear too much in the Pompey team, but I'm going to go with Matthew Taylor in the team because he used to be my favourite player at Portsmouth until he moved away. So we've got freaking Matthew Taylor. He was at Portsmouth for quite a while, probably one of the longest serving players at Portsmouth. in this team, and he was there from between 2002 to 2008, and he made 178 appearances with 23 goals, which was alright. I mean, the goals to games ratio wasn't too great, but he was a left mid and he was loyal to Portsmouth as well anyway. So, I remember one thing about this guy, and he used to score goals from anywhere, like halfway line, everything. It was literally crazy, and yeah, so that's how I remember him a lot from when he used to play for Portsmouth. So, Cam, today we've got Kevin Prince Boateng. He was there at Portsmouth for a season, 2009-2010 season. He made 22 appearances and scored 3 goals. He was in the side that got to the final of the FA Cup the second time round. Okay, and we got Chelsea and Drogba scored that free kick and all that stuff. But we beat Tottenham in the semi-final, which is great because obviously our manager Harry Redknapp, who just left to go to Tottenham, got beat by us. So yeah, it was a pretty good time for me. So right mid, we've got Jermaine Pennant. He didn't play that much for Portsmouth. He was on loan in the 2009 season, and he only made 13 appearances. But I didn't have another right midfielder actually. So oh yeah, I did actually. But no, he's gonna stay for the subs bench. And yeah, so he didn't do too well at Pompey. I saw him a couple of times at Fratton Park, but didn't stand out too much anyway. So up front, we've got these two guys. I remember them so much. They were like the beastest partnership. First of all, we've got Jermaine Defoe. He was here for a season only as well, 2008 to 2009. He made 30 appearances and scored 14 goals, which is fairly decent. He signed straight from Tottenham, and then went straight back to Tottenham after he went to Pompey, which is strange, but that happened anyway. He was a great player for Portsmouth, especially with this man, Crouch. Freaking how tall is he? 6'7". Yeah. He was also a very good player at Portsmouth. I watched him score many goals at Fratton Park, and he actually had 2 spells at Portsmouth. One between the years of 2001 to 2002, which is crazy. He appeared in pretty much. He hardly ever missed a game for Pompey while he was here, to be honest. In the 2001 to 2002 season, he made 37 appearances and scored 18 goals. I mean, 37 appearances in one season. That's crazy. And then, even more crazier, 2008 to 2009 season, 38 appearances. Another 1 appearance onto his 37 that he had in the previous year. And he was only there from between 2008 and 2009, like I said. And he scored 11 goals, which wasn't as good as his goals the first time he came, but still good ratio anyway. He used to score goals from corners. He scored another kick against Stoke, the current team he plays for, and that was a crazy goal. It was freaking insane. So we're going to move on to the bench and talk about these talk about them in brief. Sorry. And we've got what's his name? Montari. Sorry, couldn't quite remember, but and then I look at my screen and then I realise we got Montari, and he was quite good at Pompey actually. He was only there for a season, made 29 appearances and scored 4 goals. I remember him scoring in the FA Cup quarter-final against Man United in the penalty because Kuszak got sent off and Rio Ferdinand had to go in net, which was freaking crazy. That was probably one of the most craziest games I've ever seen, to be honest. But yeah, we got him in the team. And then we're going to move on, and we've got Owusu Abeyi. I remember this guy for one thing. He scored against Southampton, our rivals, so that was his only goal actually for Portsmouth. He scored against our rivals, Southampton, and he played 10 games for Portsmouth in the 2010 season, which 10 appearances on loan ain't too bad. So yeah, I'm going to move on. Next guy, we've got Jerome Thomas. Let me find my info about him. There he is. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there he is. 2008-2009 season. He was at Portsmouth. He only made 2 appearances, so he weren't really in the team a lot. I think he was benched quite a bit actually. But yeah, I don't remember too much about him, but he was definitely in the team. He did play for Portsmouth. So, moving on, we've got David Nugent. He was one of my favourite players. Oh, sorry, my voice just went. He's one of my favourite players at Portsmouth. 2007-2011 season, he was there. He was there for quite a while, actually. I didn't think he was there for that long. And he's made 75 appearances and scored 16 goals, which ain't too bad. He scored 16 goals. That's not bad at all, really. And I actually remember one thing. I went to Fratton Park once on my birthday, and I managed to get a picture with him. So that's how I remember him a lot as well. So, and we're moving on, and we've got Jamie Ashdown, another really player who was at Portsmouth for quite a while. 2004 to 2012, he was at Portsmouth. And he made 109 appearances. Obviously, he didn't score a goal. He's a goalkeeper, but yeah, he made 109 appearances. But there was quite a while where he was second choice for David James as well as Begovic, so he didn't play a lot. But before James arrived, he was the first choice, which obviously he got his 109 appearances, so you've got to give him credit for that. And next we've got Gary O'Neill, another player who was at Portsmouth for freaking ages, 1999 to 2007. Made 174 appearances, scored 16 goals, and he used to play on the right side, I think, and now he's moved to CDM. That's a bit strange, but yeah, he's at Pompey for quite a while. He's a good player. I remember him and Matthew Taylor played very well together. I've got to admit that. They were great. I remember going down to Fratton Park and watching them play, and it was all good. So, unlike Portsmouth State at the moment, you know, relegation, League Two, and all that rubbish stuff. So, sorry, but Nextly, I keep saying that. Jesus. Next, we've got Nadir Sifsi. I don't really rate this player when he was at Portsmouth. He did play a lot of games. He managed to net one goal as well somehow, but I'm not really sure. He didn't play a lot. He made 19 appearances. I don't think he made that much, to be honest, but he managed to. He's only really young as well. I think he's really young. So yeah. The last player we got on the team is this guy, Daryl Flahaven. He was at Portsmouth for a season, 2010 to 2011, and he didn't even play once. So that says it all, really. He didn't actually play, and then he moved to Bournemouth. So yeah, this is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this squad build today, and leave down in the comments any other squad builders you want me to do, like X teams and stuff. I've really enjoyed making these, but I don't feel it necessary to make a gameplay in the background, as it's just talking about like their previous time at the club and stuff. So I don't think it's really necessary to do that. So I didn't add any gameplay in. I didn't play this team at all. I managed to get 89 chemistry as well, which is strange, but it's good anyway. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And guys, I'll see you next time.